While most of Europe was unwinding over the long weekend, this is how millions in Kyiv spent it. Russia unleashed a massive bombardment, one of the heaviest in a year, leaving nearly 90 civilians wounded and severely damaging residential blocks across the capital. But this time, Moscow has deployed its experimental, nuclear-capable Oreshnik ballistic missile. And traveling at nearly 10 times the speed of sound, its range puts virtually the entire European continent within reach. So should Europe be worried? Let's map out the mechanics together. Whether launched from Russia or fired from Belarus, the Oreshnik, flying roughly 3 kilometers per second, can physically strike Warsaw, Berlin, Paris or London in minutes. And now Moscow claims this weapon is impossible to stop. Because of its extreme speed, it is indeed incredibly difficult for current air defenses to shoot it down. However, military experts point out a key detail. It still flies in a predictable straight line rather than changing direction mid-flight, like a typical hypersonic missile, making it less of a superweapon that the Kremlin claims. But does Russia really need these massive missiles to rattle the EU? Not necessarily. Just last week, the suspected drone incursions ground the Lithuanian capital of Vilnius to a halt, forcing the country's top leadership into underground bunkers. And it all serves as a reminder that in Europe, war isn't a distant headline. Moscow uses these cheap grey zone tactics to test European security. So what is Europe's response? Berlin is leading the charge as Chancellor Friedrich Merz boosts Germany's defense budget to a historic 108 billion euros this year. And on the tech front, Anglo-German startup Hypersonica recently successfully tested Europe's first sovereign hypersonic rocket in Norway. But in modern defense, it is not about sheer power or distance. And as the classic philosophy goes, the greatest victories require no battle. The real strength of these advanced systems lies entirely in deterrence, ensuring they are never triggered. But while Europe is building weapons to prevent a war, Russia is already using them to fight one.